My favorite thing to see in the months of September and January are these advertisements for exercise. They're all over the place, right? Come sign up for this gym, you get this membership discount off. And we have to question, why are they offering these promotions during these months? Because it's a new year, right? September, it's the new Jewish holiday. And January, it's the new year for the secular calendar. And so when we have something new, when there's a new year that's starting, most of us will say to ourselves, I want to be different, I want to change. I'm making a declaration to be better. And we all do this, and this is very normal. But unfortunately, statistics will show us that we will never make it through till the end with whatever it is we come up with on day one. And why? Why is that? Conventional wisdom would say that the goal wasn't realistic enough. It was too big, and you needed to shrink it down a little bit and make it a little bit more real so that you could actually accomplish that goal. And that's a good answer. I agree with it, and it's something that I think we should work on, but it's not the thought that I want to share with you today. The thought for today, in my opinion, why is it that we can't make it to the finish line, has to do with something that all of us struggle with, and that is this idea that if I don't see immediate result, if I don't feel impact, day one, day two, week one, week two, I'm out. Because we need to actually feel, right, the vision that we had set out for ourselves. So if it was working out, and if it was going to a gym, right, I'm picturing in my mind, I have this picture perfect body, I have these muscles that are bulging out of my arms, right? If it has something to do with my work, right, I have a certain number of dollars that I want to earn, and if I'm not earning that dollar amount, I don't feel like I'm successful. And I want to share a couple of ideas, okay, personal story, and I want to look at one other individual that we all recognize and see what it is that we can do differently to hopefully flip the script and not end up just another number of not making it through till the finish line. When I was a junior in college, I had this unique opportunity to intern at a sports agency. And I was psyched beyond belief. I was so excited to go to the first day of work. In my head, I was picturing and playing out what was the day gonna be like. A photo with LeBron, right? Playing catch with Julio Jones, right? Hadid, I'm an agent now. I got it, I'm set, this is awesome. I get there, and there's all these boxes, miles and miles of boxes all over this place. And I'm wondering what it is that they expect me to do. Anyway, the job was that this client of my professor had a baseball card collection. And he wanted me to categorize the baseball cards so that he can then go and take the Excel document and sell it to whoever wanted to buy his baseball cards. Okay. So I start typing away, right? Mark McGuire, Topps, 1993, mint condition, yada, yada, yada. And I'm doing this for hours and hours and weeks and weeks. This is all I'm doing the entire day, is logging in baseball cards. That was it. And finally, somebody from the office comes over to me and he's like, Aaron, I gotta ask you one question. I said, sure. He said, what the heck is wrong with you? I said, what? What did I do? He goes, why are you still here? He goes, do you know that out of the 5 interns that accepted this position, you're the only person who made it through day 1. Everybody else left. And I didn't really have an answer for him. I don't know. I was going through the motions and I was doing what I thought was right. Bill Belichick, most famous for being the head coach of the New England Patriots, 5 Super Bowl championships. He's been coaching since the year 2000 for the New England Patriots. That's 17 years. It's a lot of years. Can anybody in this room tell me what year did Bill Belichick actually start his coaching career? Anybody know?
2005.
So he started with the Patriots in 2000.
Like 90.
Eli?
Like with the Browns, like as an assistant.
What year was the first year that he started coaching?
1995.
Oh,
1995. Any other guesses?
I thought you meant on the Patriots.
1993.
93?
1988.
88?
Wasn't he the coach of the
How about 1975? Was the first year Bill Belichick got his first job as a coach? Anybody know the team that he started to work for?
The Jets?
Anybody know?
The River Rats. That's baseball.
They were called at the time the Baltimore Colts. Currently, Bill Belichick averages a salary somewhere around $7 to $8 million. I think it's pegged at 7.5 right now. Does anybody know how much Bill Belichick was earning on day one with the Baltimore Colts? $25 a week.
What?
That's a lot.
That's like minimum wage though.
Now,
How old is he?
How could he pay rent?
That is minimum wage. Like
boys,
Yeah.
how tough do you think it was for Bill Belichick to show up to work for $25 a week as a special assistant, right? It wasn't the glory New England Patriots. It wasn't the 5 Super Bowl championships. It was a stinky team at a stinky time, and he wasn't even the guy. How tough was it for Bill Belichick to go through that experience?
Was it an NFL team?
But I have a thought of how it is that we can change the dynamic, how we can actually set a goal and stick to it, and not be a statistic of somebody who can't see it through till the end. And this is the thought. If we can change the way we define the word success, we will have significantly more impactful and better lives. And this is my definition of success. Success is when you wake up in the morning and you woke up a little bit better than the day before. Doesn't matter how big or how little. Any significance, any type of a change towards the up. You were a better person, success. The problem becomes is when we don't view it that way and we start envisioning, I need to be the head coach of the New England Patriots and we need to be winning Super Bowls. My arms need to be bulging out with all these muscles, right? And then it's not realistic because what happens? We wake up, it's 1978, it's 1982, and Bill Belichick is still not the head coach of the New England Patriots. But you know what he did? He went from a special assistant to an offensive coordinator. He went from an offensive coordinator to an assistant head coach. Then he went to another team. He's been with 7 different NFL franchises. Nobody knows about it because nobody really cares about how we get to the final destination. They only care about where that destination is. But boys, we cannot get there without doing the hard work and doing the little things that it takes in order to get to that place. So here's my ask. It's currently October. Chances are we as a group and as individuals have already come up with certain goals and aspirations for ourselves, right? We're 8th graders. I want to get into a certain high school, right? Or maybe during Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur time, we had something in our hearts that we felt we needed to change in order to make us a better person. And that's great stuff, and that's what we should be doing. But how many people in this room are actually still committing to that thing that they set themselves out to do not such a long time ago? It's only October. And out of the people that are still committing to what they set themselves out to do, how many of you will still be standing in a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now? By the end of this year, will you still be standing? If we go by statistics, the answer is probably not. But if we change the way we think about how we're going to get to the finish line, and if we're not just thinking about what the final picture looks like, and we're talking about, did I wake up a little bit better than the day before? If that answer is yes, you are one step closer to getting to that spot. So let's all try to work on this. Let's all try to do this. And during this week of homeroom, we will do certain activities to make sure that this is something that we can actually do for ourselves. Thank you. Okay.